Baby farts toot 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 toot. Okay, I guess we're working. Welcome. Let's keep going. Okay, a little refresher where the hell we're at. Played this game too many times. So we just got done with the underwater nuke, or whatever it is. Okay, we come out of that as Trevor. And our next option is to head down to the B-roll. Sean Fontana would probably get mad at me for making fun of that. Okay, let's go. Okay. I was thinking earlier about something I wanted to point out as a supporting detail. Right here is a billboard that says, "Hell awaits if you're having fun."
Ah, Brother O'Neill.
Fuck you, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're the guy stealing contracts.
You burnt the farm, killed my brothers.
You had too many brothers. They needed culling.
You're fucking dead.
Aren't we all? We live and we die. That's our curse. Hey, you want to expedite the situation? Come fucking find me. Vespucci Beach, Los Santos, you inbred hillbilly fuck.
I'll be there, man. I don't know when, but I'll be there.
Okay, so this sign, I haven't done any shadow checking or anything with it, but it's self-explanatory. Hell awaits if you're having fun. That means if you're out ravaging shit, blowing shit up, yeah. That means something's gonna happen. So hell is generally described physically as fire and lava, right? And heat. There's a lot of supporting clues that point at Chiliad being a volcano, or maybe even Gordo being a volcano. Actually, any mountain being a volcano. But the two of them over there happen to be like the two most iffy mountains. And if you also notice from here, Gordo almost looks like the face of the dude from Enemy Mine. I can't think of his name. I know Davich was the name of the, or Davich was the name of the dude stranded on the island, but that looks almost like his face. Like the indentation on the top of the mountain would be his mouth. To the right of it would be his upper lip. The large sloping down to the right would be his nose. And then his eye is that little bump right there. And then the forehead going down to the right to meet the horizon and the other mountain. Obviously going down the left being his lower lip, going down underneath where he kind of just doesn't have a chin, I suppose. I don't know. Just that's the first thing that pops into mind. Is that particular character. Like he's laying on his back looking up. I've got a very strong suspicion that the sun is the 6th star. Okay, so fire, heat, lava, plasma, whatever. We got a ball of it right there. Who's to say we're not supposed to destroy San Andreas? Who's to say we're not supposed to, like, wreck this motherfucker? I have a feeling there's a process involving using 5 stars and maintaining it. I don't know how long. I have no idea how long. I heard rumor a while back of 2 days in game, which would be 96 minutes, I think. 48 and 48, 96. Yeah. About 96 minutes in game. If you notice, where's the gallery? The gallery has 96 pictures, or 96 possible pictures. Where's the thing at? If I push this, where's it at? Oh, that's the only picture I have stored on here. You can only store 96. 96 is also a multiple of 12, I believe. It is, let's see, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96. Yeah, it's a multiple of 12. So it's a, what is that, 6? 6 times 12? Is that right? 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. No, that's 72. So 12, 13, 14. It's like 14 or something. No, 96. No, it's 3. Oh, God damn it. I hate numbers. Anyway, I feel like sustained police attention will result in literally pulling the sun out of the sky and crashing it into, I don't know, maybe the prison, maybe the Alamo Sea. Don't know. Anyway, let's get on with it. Also, we're going to pass another supporting detail of my getting over the wall and off the map. It's right in front of us, those pipes. They signify leaving somewhere, going up at an angle, cresting over the top of something, down the other side, and then near the bottom, swooping to the right. This would be getting over the wall. You're out over the ocean. You're falling because the engine's cut out or something. And then right there at the bottom, it's making a right turn. I mean, I really don't know what to make of it, but it seems like it wants you to get over something. This place is just absolutely fucking full of imagery. The GTA 5 logo appears right here. It appears somewhere right here. I think it appears down there. It appears right there. See where the V's are on the left near the map? Like, it appears all over this motherfucker. There it is again. That little shape right there, those V's with one inside the other, those are what I'm talking about. They will actually make like a GTA 5 logo. There's a few of them along here too. There's a big one right there in the corner. There's one right here on the front. That little rectangle looking thing right there that the helicopter's actually like in front of right now, that's reoccurring too. Never really investigated it too much. There's something going on right there. Almost looks like a hand or something. I'm just looking for vague outlines of stuff because when the lighting changes, see there's a V that's up high. See, and I think the reason they do that is because like all those ones over there, they're all to get your attention and get you looking at that thing. And then when you get over here by this one, you see one with greater detail. And you're like, oh, it kind of, you know, it kind of starts filling in the gaps. There's a large V right here. Looks like is that a happy face with sunglasses? Or like an amazed face with sunglasses? To the right of that center line, up high, right above the blades right now. Almost looks a little bit like a stormtrooper too. There's that V shape up here again, with that little vertical rectangle shape to the bottom right of it again. Kind of making me think that that whole thing might be one large picture, and pieces of it are divided up and put all over the place. There's a bunch of significant looking stuff right here. And just so you know, I'm trying not to address any of the sexual looking stuff because I don't want my channel getting in trouble. Because it's not really presented in educational form in this game. It's presented in perverse form. So I have to be careful about the context that I speak about it. This right here has a roundness to it that could like almost be like an egg, but I haven't put a lot of effort into looking at all that stuff. This place right here is riddled with good shadows. Stand on the rocks. Stand on the rocks, try to determine which direction to look. If you'll notice, there's a rock directly below me. Here, I'll try to put it underneath the tail. Right there, it's underneath the rudder. Okay. That rock, as well as this rock right here that's right off the nose. Those are the same rock, but you'll notice the bottom one looks a little bit skinnier. So basically imagine that they'd use the same rock over and over again, but rather than put the same rock everywhere, they take that and they kind of skew the dimensions of the rock so that they don't all look exactly the same. It's the same asset, it's just been warped a little bit, right? So you'll see that same shape of rock down here further, right there. Okay, there's another one to the right. So that rock is special. That rock contains a 27-degree angle. I don't remember where I picked up the number 27 from. I think it was from TGG on YouTube. Marshall, the Gaming Gorilla. So, yesterday I mentioned in the water there is a shark right here and a shape that resembles Johnny Klebitz's scar above his right eye. That same shape is right there. That is the same shape. Like Johnny Klebitz's eye would be right here somewhere. Okay? Now, that got me thinking. I'm like, okay. That was one of the first things that really got me looking for reoccurring details and the variations of the reoccurring details. So when you climb up on this rock, you'll notice that right at the top of that little shape, which happens to be the same shape as this right here, which almost looks like a fist with a short finger pointing at something. Right there where that little point is that's pointing at like the back of his right foot, if you spin the camera around, you look at the angle of the rock, that's like a 27-degree like notch. And I have determined that if you stand at that notch and look the direction it's pointing, so there's the notch, it's pointing this way. If you stand here and look, you will see something. Guaranteed. You will see something in the shadows. Now, the constrictions to that guarantee are that the sun must be in the right position or the moon must be in the right position. The sun does the exact same thing every day. Rises just north of west, crosses west in a southward direction as it goes through the sky, and then reverses that process with a solar noon of 1 o'clock. Solar noon is not 12. It's at 1. The sun goes down and then goes down just past east. That stays true to the geography of LA. Okay, that sun stays absolutely true to 1 day out of the year. I'm not sure what day it is. Like I've said before, I think it might be in August. Or the opposite of August to the beginning of the year, which would be July, August, sometime in May. Oh, I wonder if it's May 25th or 26th, the same day that that game's supposed to, or that 6 is supposed to come out. Ah, that's a little corollary I never thought about. Or a correlation. Corollary being pieces of a correlation. I don't see anything happening yet. Okay, so we're starting to get cloudy, and we're going to get rain, almost guaranteed. You can tell by how hazy it is, by the thickness, and by the thickness of the clouds. Something else that will happen is there will be holes of sunlight that come down and light things up. If you see a hole of sunlight come down and light something up, try to go over there and look at it. Try to see what they're lighting up for you. They're giving you shadows. Nothing's happening on this side because we have direct sunlight. So let me go over to this rock on this side. Mind you, this is the same rock. It's just skewed a little bit. And the direction it wants us to look is up here. So I would be willing to bet that when it's raining or when the moon is just right, those striations, the darker marks, will start to form a picture. I can already see something. I can already see something going on there. Up here, you've got like a half moon shape. Right here, you've got kind of an A-frame shape. There's some sort of a line going through the middle of it. Now, these lines will become more pronounced as the weather changes. What I tell you, it was going to start raining. Okay? This is typical. Every time I stand around and try to look for stuff, it starts raining. And then sun holes open up in the clouds where I can see what I'm doing. I don't see any sun holes just yet, because I may be standing in one also. Can I see the sun? No. Let's try to see what we can see. Okay, right off the bat right here, I see the head of a horse. I see a wavy line shape right here. Ooh, I'm seeing something going on up here. Notice how the dirt gets, as the dirt gets darker, images start popping up. This one, let's see, directly north is this way, so directly east is this way. So as the sun goes down and goes behind this mountain, this is going to start getting shadows, and those shadows will darken up and saturate different colors, as well as the color of the sun will change. As it goes down in the east, it'll come more of a yellow, or more of an orange, instead of the yellow that it is when it's in the sky. In the morning, it's yellow, and there seems to be a lot of blue and green in the sky. You get a lot of yellow throughout the day. And then in the evening, you get your purples and your oranges. Those colors in the light begin to affect what you're seeing on the wall. Let me go up here and see if we can't see something else. Okay, see how the walls lit up? We've got a distinct shadow up there with from the stairs and all that. This is what I mean by a light spot. And nowhere else is the light shining this bright. So they want you to look over here. So what I'm going to do is there's one of those rocks. The axis point that I was talking about is right here. Pointed right at the sun, or where the sun is. Now, do I see anything yet? No. The timing could be wrong. But I do see something here. There's a bit of a line going up this way. A bit of a uniformity. And right here we've got a squiggly crack. We've got the image of a plane flying into the mountain. That happens in Paleto Bay a lot. Alright, do those shadows look special in any way? The top almost looks like this could be the head of something, and that could possibly be the eye. These spikes in the shadow, they're coming from the corner of this building and probably the corner of this one. Now, as the sun goes that way, they're gonna move around somewhat. I'm gonna get up to that rock right there. Come on, Trev, get up there. Ah, come on. I don't even know if I can get up here on PC. It's been since the 360. And the 360, was a thing I noticed once I jumped over to the PS4 was that the 360 was actually, the world is a little bit smaller. The dimensions are a little bit different. Oh, Trevor. Get the fuck up, dude. Alright, I don't even feel like trying to get up there right now. But that rock right there, it's got to show something. Like, see how it looks like three spikes? Like maybe the back of a dragon or something, scales or something. But notice how it's starting to fade away. That means that the window just closed. You know, the window for these particular things just closed. The sun's starting to go down. What time is it? Almost 3 o'clock. I wonder... Oh, did I just see lightning? I did. Is that 1 o'clock? No, it's 3 o'clock. That happened at 3. Lightning, thunder usually happen at 1. That's a long fucking rumble, dude. Okay, so we're getting a higher shine right here right now, too. See that? There's that shape on that rock. So it's the same rock, it's just been drawn out. And it's almost the shape of a heart. Or a snake's head. Did I just see a snake head? Yeah, look, it looks like a snake's head. I guess since we're over here already, we can wait for the sun to go down and see if yeah, you see a face right there. There's an eye. There's an eye. The nose is right here, and that's the mouth. It almost looks like something's pushing down on the eye, pushing it closed. Because it does look discomforted. Alright. Okay, so secondarily, we have an island right there. It has the word I in it. Any of these creek islands will show you stuff too. I have found that if you look short ways, it's the most common, like the viewpoint is usually like short ways instead of long ways looking off the end of it. Because like a human eye, you don't look out of the side of it, you know, you look straight ahead. So this could be here for us to see something right here. I'm almost positive it is. It looks like something with a hat. See how the shadows are starting to change as the sun goes down? See, the texture is reacting differently to the orange light as well as the direction of the light. See, when they were designing this engine and working on GTA 4, they discovered this. They discovered that you could actually, like, you know, through color mixing, make things appear depending on the light color and the haze color in the atmosphere. See, that still looks like a face down there. It looks almost like there's another one right here, almost a little bit like a jack-o'-lantern with triangle-shaped eyes. Just the littlest bit, but like I said, the timing could be wrong and the details could be wrong because of the timing. Okay, now we're starting to get a bunch of hard shadows over there, real dark ones. Plane flying toward a mountain again, pretty much. I was wondering it might be going toward that that tower, but okay, so we have a big triangle shape with a square on top. We're getting another, like a diamond right there. I'm seeing another little bit of a face. Ooh. Is that a skull forming? Looks like this could be teeth. Maybe an eye right here. Okay, so now we're getting a better formed triangle, which is kind of starting to take the shape of a bell. Bells are important. Chickens are important. Or they could not be. I don't know. They could just be red herrings. Wow, crazy looking faces starting to appear right there in the middle of the screen. Like a gorilla skull or something. I'm seeing a lot of animal faces from here that look like they're starting to appear. That one right there is fucking cool looking though. See all the little details in the shadows that are appearing all over the place? What time do we got? 5:40. Shout out to this game for telling me to, or teaching me to read military time at the drop of a hat, man. It only takes me a couple seconds to math out what time it is now. Man, I'm totally thinking that there's going to be like a skull or a zombie face or something going on right there. Oh, see, there's our pinks and our purples. Oh, there's the cow. So this cow is somewhat significant. Not really sure. Maybe its eye needs to be lined up with the sun at some point, but obviously the timing is wrong. There's its ear. Here's its nose. Right there, the mouth. Let's see. Do I see anything else in these shadows? A little something going on right there. So since we haven't really seen anything too specific pop up, it makes me start to think that these shadows and these images that I'm seeing that are partially incomplete have to do with the moon. Because the moon light that comes off is white, and there is like a slight blue haze to the air, so you get a different color than these bronzes and browns and tans. Okay, I've about spent enough time here though. Yeah, that one right there really looks like a face. Like this is the nose, this is an eye, this is an eye, this is the mouth. But it had more detail a couple minutes ago. See that right there? Really hard line going up to like a triangle. I don't consider that stuff if I'm not anywhere near a rock, an island, or a V. Look at that sunset. I love this fucking game. Sunrises and sunsets, man. Okay, something else I'm going to point out real quick before we go on to the next mission is... Okay, see down there in the river? There's two different islands. Okay, this face right here in front of us looks like two things. It looks like a bell, and it also looks like a person bent over. Notice the rocks down here that you can stand and look at, or look from. Yeah, very similar. The shadows aren't quite right to define the legs. Now also the angle could be wrong. It could be this one. No. Okay, see even like the lines right up there in the grass? I'm gonna wait for that shadow to get up there. See the shadow moving across those rocks? The shadows will fill in the details sometimes. You'll notice like the point of a tower or something will go right across the detail. Did we get a stop? Did the sun stop going down? Oh, it just... Maybe it started going down slower because of the angle. Probably an optical illusion. Yeah, I've slammed planes and everything into this rock. See, and if you look at the map, there's really suspicious shit, like down on the mini-map. Like, why the hell is this edge flat? Like where I'm approaching? Like, why is that flat with a little spike right there? I spin it around and look at it from different angles, and I don't see much different. It almost looks like it could be like a penguin from this angle. So, like this right here is the nose. So if it so this is another method for viewing things that I'm going to explain right now. So if that's an animal and it is a penguin, okay, and that is its beak going out this way, technically speaking, its eyes would be right here, right? So I'm supposed to possibly see something from here This is my my trains of thought for seeing things in this game. And this works. This works a lot. This rock face is possibly an important one, but if you'll notice how steep it is, it may be for the moon, because the sun may never hit it directly. Does that look like a face? Like a happy face? Like that's the mouth? That's an eye? That's an eye? That's a pompadour hairstyle? And now this brings me to another thing. There's a song called Smiling Faces. It says, smiling faces, they lie. And so if you see a smiling face, it might be trying to attract you over there thinking, oh, maybe I found something cool. Maybe I should be happy. But in all actuality, that's just a red herring. There's a dragon head cloud. But it's dissipating because I'm looking directly at it. Let's see if I can get it to bring its shape back by putting it in the corner of the screen. No, didn't work. Okay. Sometimes like you'll be looking at you'll notice something out of the corner of your screen, right? A cloud, and then you go to put it in the middle, and the fucker will start changing immediately. Sometimes, if you go back to the corner of the screen, it will start forming again. I've had that happen with a couple of small clouds. And there's also an important cloud that I've seen before, but I'm not sure how to duplicate it. And it's actually a heart that's flaming. It looks like a heart that keeps like emitting flames from the top of it. I don't even know how else to explain it. I'm gonna go back and get the helicopter and go get on with the mission. Wait a minute. I've had a long week. See, this is a circle also. But and another thing is that's an airplane tire. Okay? That's not a car tire. Like, why is there an airplane tire here? Huh? Am I supposed to crash a plane here? What's with that? So this right here being a V, probably see something in that hillside when the moon's up there. Yeah, I think you guys get the gist. Where is the moon right now? I wonder if we can see the bird skull. I don't know if we can see it, but I think it's the proper time. The moon might not be in the right place, though. Also, the distance from whatever you're looking at matters because textures load. And there's different distance textures in this game. You've got textures for being right up on stuff. You got textures for being more than 100 feet from it. You got textures for being more than 500 feet from it. Okay, so if you fly around here, you see right there, there's an island. Right there's an island. And I'm trying to remember which one shows me the bird. I think it's this one right here. I think it's this one. It might be one of these rocks too. Yeah, see, water goes all the way around this thing. Even in the dry ones, even in the little dry riverbeds, if you can tell that this like is a little island. Okay, so the moon is directly behind us. So okay, so directly in front of us there is a bird skull. Um, if the moon was over there or over there, you'd be able to see it better because it appears right here. Wow, I do not want to take that phone call right now. Jesus Christ. I'm not trying to deal with that right now. Should have called me earlier. I think... Is it right here? I feel like I should be closer to it. See how you can walk to the side and use the parallax to line things up? And for those of you that do not know, parallax means things within your sight moving behind each other. That's not the exact definition, but that's the best way to describe it. It comes from having two eyes and actually processing two different images at one time for one depth perceived image. So you can already see the bird head forming, but when the moon gets over there and the shadows are hard on it, ooh man, it looks like a fucking bird's skull. I kind of want to wait it out. I'm looking at chat. I don't see anybody saying anything, so I'm going to assume that it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep looking at chat. If you do not want me to sit through this, let me know. Wow, 3 likes? Cool. I know one of them's mine, but 2 other ones? Sweet. I'd like to stream every day, every other day, you know, and keep doing this. I mean, I don't even have to do these story replays. I will do nothing more than fucking Easter eggs. But I need to know that people want to see it. That's why when I seen 3 likes right now, it's usually only 2, which I think is mine and the one other person that's always watching, which I'm not really sure who that is. Probably my mom. Thanks, Mom. Might be Kevin, I don't know. Whoever you are, you're probably grinning right now because you get the anonymity. I'm watching you, Bill. I'm also seeing a little bit of an upside down triangle shape. All right, yeah, we're going to wait this out. Which means, let's see, I can give you an idea of how long it's going to take. So it's 1:19 now, so 2 minutes to 2:20. I would say that bird is facing almost directly north. The moon is currently in the direct north. So, oh, we're getting some reveal. Oh, that's because it does that. What's going on right now where it covered the moon all the way and then is now revealing it has to do with the phase change. And I don't know if the phase change has a consistent time every night. I want to say it's a 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning thing. But as it gets over this way further, it's going to go up higher. Like right now, it's on a trajectory like this. So around 3, it's probably going to be up here. How long is that? Yeah, another 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And at that point, we'll get the 3 o'clock shine, which brightens a lot of stuff up. Like, you see how everything's dark right now? It'll actually get way brighter than this, and you'll actually start to see, like, see where it's brighter right here? A little bit, like, and right here, these lighter colors, you'll actually see these start to shine from the moon. And what got me started thinking about this, I just said, moonshine. There's all these references to alcohol. So I was thinking one day, like, all kinds of different alcohol, and I'm like, well, the moon shines. See, what we'll start to notice is harder shadows on some of these surfaces before we start to notice them over here. Oh, we're already starting to get some. It's already starting to darken up a little bit. But you can already see the bird's face. I'm just not positive I'm standing in the right spot. Is this going to look like a shark? Oh, look at that. That lines up like almost too good. Is that like the iFruit logo? That exists on the map also right here. In lights, I think when you're over here somewhere, looking this direction, you can actually see the lights go up this direction looking like the iFruit logo. That banana shape is like the same thing. Okay, so I heard an owl. And it started at what, 2:45? Notice how everything's kind of getting darker. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining that, but that almost looks like a duck. I need to find the right viewpoint. Got to determine what rock to be on. Because the time's coming. Like, even those islands right out there, if you stand on those and look around, you'll start to see stuff. Like, you can see some hard lines over there that might start to show some imagery. Another stupid yote. Shut up. Go eat a rabbit. There's the cow again. And then that negative space right there with the moon sitting in it has a very slight resemblance to the United States, the shape of it. Let's see what else is going on in the clouds. Okay, so there's a plane. Which direction is that thing flying? East? East by southeast? A bird flying to the left is considered... Oh, I can't remember if that's good luck or bad luck. I think when they're flying to the right, it's considered good luck. That's Roman augury. That practice of watching birds. And the the prediction of coming events, like the idea, I think, was sort of spiritual. Like if they were to think on something they wanted to do and then watch the birds, the movements of the birds would indicate whether that was the right move or whether the timing was right. It's almost like the universe gives feedback in the form of bird behavior. Notice how that plane just flew right through that red star. Now, it could just be my eyes playing tricks on me, but occasionally stars look red. That one looks a little bit red. That one looks a little bit red. Okay. Oh, it's already 4:30. We're not going to get a bird skull. Because everything starts to lighten up right now. And then the sun comes up in a minute and a half. I have wasted your time. I'm sorry. Well, shit. Alright. Rather than having wasted all this time in game, we will reload back to the end of the Merryweather heist and proceed with missionary. Oh, they finally fixed one of the things in Skate. Performing the spread eagle will now successfully count progress toward the task. Everybody had that glitch. Oh, I swear to God. Jesus fucking Christ. I do not need the stress. Oh, I'm glad I didn't answer that fucking phone call. I was just looking at the transcript of the voicemail. Fucking irritated.
Ah, Brother O'Neill.
Fuck you, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're the guy stealing contracts.
You burnt the farm, killed my brothers.
You had too many brothers. They needed culling.
You're fucking dead.
Aren't we all? We live and we die. That's our curse. Hey, you want to expedite the situation? Come fucking find me.
Vespucci Beach.
Los Santos, you inbred
Hillbilly fuck.
I'll be there, man. I don't know when, but I'll be there.
You inbred hillbilly fuck. It's one of my favorite lines in the whole game. That one in. That's probably the best line in the whole fucking game. See the marks? Like just like a square there. Like why is there a square there? See, this morning time is another good time for shadows. Like let's check some right here. Is that a foot on the left? Like those bushes up top look like toes. So I'm curious if anybody remembers when this game first came out, somebody put out some YouTube videos that were considered to be fake, and they were about process-driven Easter eggs. One of them involved using Trevor to go to the prison and get a bunch of fucking people after him, and then escape the prison and go downtown and fly into, like parachute into, the window that you shoot the guys in and steal Karamov through. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, I do not want to sit here and wait for this, because we're going to have to wait for the sun to be up nice and high and giving like cross light to these features. I don't see anything off the top of my head that rings a bell, except for the idea that that almost resembles a foot. Got that similar V shape going on right there. And we've got a bit of a straight line right here. And when I say straight line, I don't necessarily mean straight. I mean like a continuous line. That continuous line is non-reoccurring. It's an anomaly. That's kind of what I look for, I guess, is the anomalous stuff like that. Like the fact that this striation, well, all these striations go down at this angle. So let's see if there's a pattern here. This house is somewhat complete. This one is less complete. That one's even less complete. This one's even less complete than that one. This one is more complete than the last one. This one is less complete than any of them. This one is more complete than the last one, but just barely, like by a couple feet a block. And then those two are less complete than even the first ones. And then this one, even less complete than this one. Actually, no, this one might be more complete than this one. Just food for thought. Do I want to wait for this? I mean, the shadow is moving kind of fast, but I know once that shadow gets up to the foot of that hill, it's going to take even longer because it's got to get overhead. Oh, man. I spend too much time just sitting here looking at shit in this game. I need to just go to that fucking mission. Like, we're starting to get light over there on the right side already. Damn it. Now that we're already getting light on the rock face, I can't bring myself to leave. Because we're already starting to show over there. Seeing a little detail coming out right there. A little bit right there. There's a similar detail to that scar. See how the haze is real yellow? What time is it? 8 o'clock? 8:30? Plane flying toward the sun, but not directly into it. Oh, I see detail in that one. See how the grass did that thing? That's the distance textures I was talking about. Those are the far textures, and as you get closer, the closer, more detailed ones have to load in. But like, see, like pictures form in that noise. Like there's already something forming there. Like I see a lightning bolt in the negative space. Sometimes being up close to it is kind of distorts it. So pulling away from it a little bit, you get a little bit better idea of what you're looking at. Yeah, it totally looks like there's something right there. Am I seeing like a Zoidberg kind of face? I'm seeing a little bit of a face. I'm seeing an eye, the forehead, a puffy cheek. The mouth would be right here, but it doesn't look human, and another puffy cheek. I'm seeing a face right here. That's the mouth. It's an alien face. That's an eye, and that's an eye. This one's starting to look like a face. There's an eye. There's an eye. This one looks like a kneeling monk looking left. You guys are probably like, man, the imagination on this fucking dude. And that bird going, now, now, now. It's about that awareness, man. Doesn't just apply to this game either. You got to be aware like this in real life. Otherwise, people take advantage of you. Or they learn that they might be able to take advantage of you and then put you on the back burner. Then when you're not ready for it. What kind of bird is that? Is that a loon? Or a whippoorwill? See, this is what trips me out and makes me think I'm onto something. Whoops. That is still looking like a praying monk. Or a kneeling monk. And this one's looking like a little bit like a penguin with a beak. Yeah, see, the kneeling monk is now starting to kind of dissipate. Starting to look like a pregnant woman. What do we got up here? Is that another bird? That's another bird right there. Is that a thumb? This is a thumb. The nail would be right there. The underside of the thumb. This is the knuckle. Wow, that's a trip. But this part right here looks like an indentation, which makes it not look like a thumb. There's the imagery of the plane flying into the mountain again. This looks like a bird though. There's the beak right there, the peak of it. Another plane flying into the mountain. Alright, so now you'll notice it's starting to get cloudy again. I've been standing here too long. I wonder about the timing of that. I could go back and watch the beginning of this recording and see how long it took for it to start getting hazy and then rain. What was it, raining by like 1? It was. See, and now I'm seeing this shape right here. Looks like this. Although we know what this looks like. but it's reversed and distorted a little bit. But you can imagine if you were over to the right and up in the air a little bit, it might just be the same shape but mirrored. Okay, I don't see anything over there in those rocks. These are starting to shine on the tops. That's got a little bit of a heart diamond shape to it. I don't see... I see something right there. Is that a silhouette of a dude with a large gun pointing it this way? Like that's the head. This is the body. The legs would be down here. Maybe they're just not formed yet. And it's shooting that direction. That's a helicopter. If I ever fucking seen one. Funny that I can hear one right now just as I saw that one too. Oh, this one's a helicopter too. What are we seeing here? That looks a little bit like a head too, like that's an eye. Now we've got raining again. Okay, I think I'm officially bored with this. I want to finally go do this fucking mission. See the way the water goes off to the right there? Check it from different angles. It's definitely an artistic feature. There's another one. So I'm seeing those lines in the street that I was talking about. So I'm seeing the destruction in the street that, or the ruined part of the street that looks a little bit like grapeseed. And then that construction strip going straight through that circle, up and around, and stopping at that box. See the way it lights up too from the reflection? It's like they're trying to get your attention. That big old island right there shows stuff up on the side of that mountain. The shit's everywhere. An interesting one, I think, that had initially got me started on this is right here. In the morning, these two towers cast shadows. Let's see if I can avoid hitting that thing. This one casts a shadow over there, and if you'll notice the way that there's like a bit of a peak right above the rotors, I'm thinking that maybe with the moon there's like a certain lineup or something. See, but the benefit of that, I'm not sure what it would be. What am I supposed to do? Take a picture of it? Is that what they want? Is 96 pictures of these Easter eggs, these discoverables, as Laszlo calls them? Or has called them in an interview? Notice how we're in another spot that's lit up. It's trying to show us shadows. The marks in the ground are suspicious. Maybe that pipe running along the ground is indicative of a skyline, a pattern, or a coastline. I know Kevin's into the coastlines. Having some success matching them up. If I'm not mistaken. I haven't dove. I haven't dove too much into that yet. See that? Like an up arrow and a line going up toward a circle. Very suspicious. I'm on to you, Rockstar. I fucking see you, dude. You know how many times Rockstar's fucking seen or heard me say that? I used to send him shit on Facebook to the different accounts. I see you. I've even had responses from Fernando. Like important responses. One in particular, I think I told Kevin, but I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it online. All right, let's fucking do this. Which one is this? Is this stealing cars for Devin? Yeah. This is either stealing cars for Devin or the humane raid.
Here's Trevor.
Get your raid! Looky, huh? Bunch of government
Blitz
shit
play.
bags and their
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
stoolie. What's he been telling you?
No, he just said how you guys were happy to help the government in any way you can.
Oh, really? Huh? Because I was told that if we helped out with that thing, which we did, our past indiscretions would be forgotten in a haze of patriotic fervor.
Who told you that? Did I tell you that? I'm in charge here. Me. You understand?
Well, can you explain that?
Small
What I
dick
was
much,
saying.
Steve?
Oh, you're good. The three cunts.
Listen, we need help with something else. Some of the government, some of it is pretty corrupt.
Not your bit, right?
Yes, but we're corrupt in a good way.
But the agency, they want to encourage panic so they can guarantee their budgets. That's how they get paid.
It's a major problem.
And now they've secured some funds that we need to use in our fight against crime as a way of bribing corrupt officials.
Really? And where are they getting that from?
Drugs. Those bastards love to sell drugs.
Who doesn't?
We think they're going to use this money to finance a war on our streets. And we need you boys to requisition that money for us.
The bonds are leaving the terminal in an armored car.
Yeah, fuck you, Dave. We don't have time to prepare the right way.
It's not my concern. I cannot allocate any more resources to this.
You'll be fine.
Fuck you, Dave.
Nice work, Slick. We're gonna be doing pat-downs at the airport before those fucking clowns are done with us.
You know, fuck you.
Hey, look, man. It is what it is. Now, how the fuck we gonna get this done?
I don't know. I got it. Classic blitz play. It's an industrial area, right? So I'm thinking vehicles. Trash truck to block, tow truck to sack 'em. Get some disguises, and we're going. We just gotta hope like hell these are the kind of agency men that don't carry a panic button with them. If they are, we deal with it. If and when.
If and motherfucking when.
I will keep my eyes peeled, General.
Thank you, Michael. Hey, no problem. No, really.
Okay, so we're gonna get a forced character switch or a phone call right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Alright guys, a few more details. We'll need boiler suits and masks for this job. The garbage truck. Let's get one from your park. Bring it back to the lot. And there's an auto repair place by the airport where we can get a tow truck. What else? Oh yeah, get away. That would be nice. Get something fast and discreet. We park it off the road, a good distance from the lot. And make sure it ain't near something we'll crash into driving off. That's it.
All right, man, I got you, dawg.
What? Huh? I missed that. Maybe shout a little louder?
Bite me.
Okay, who does what? So, suits, masks. Tow truck or garbage truck. Tow truck or garbage truck. Since these are just pickups, we'll do them first. We're going to stay as Trevor because that's been the flow.
Dad, please! Somebody help me!
I tell you what, this is exhausting. Thinking about every single thing to do in this game. I mean, it's really, there's really quite a bit of effort I'm putting in here. Doing everything I can to not hit people. I mean, normally you can just play this game pretty lazy and get through it, not worrying too much, but considering all of my actions is pretty fucking stressful. Okay. And there's a loose theory I have about these boiler suits and the masks. For some reason, up to this point, I've only ever done these with Franklin.
Jeez, you look like you've been in the wars.
Boy, I will come around that side of that motherfucker. Just kidding. Okay, so we need 3 boiler suits. So I'm not sure which ones are which in the screenshots, but I've always tried to like get them right.
I just want all my babies to go to a good home.
I didn't know we could get them all 3 the same color suits. When I pushed the button the second time right there, I was just wondering, like, does that mean I can get them all 3 the same mask? Because Franklin gets the skull mask. Oh, I don't remember what the other 2 are. I think Trevor gets the monkey mask. Does that mean Michael gets the pig mask? I don't even fucking remember. Oof. Oh. Are you okay? Yes. Sweet. That guy hit his head hard too. I'm also in this frugal mode right now that I probably shouldn't be in, where I'm trying to save as much money as I can, so when I have to do the stock market stuff at the end, You know, every dollar in that situation is a multiplier, so... Tecates de Locos, huh? I'm not sure what Tecates is. I know it's a beer.
You need to find Keith, bro.
Alright, so... Should I just... If I pick this one, and this one... It sucks that I don't know who's going to purchase their mask first. You know, or which mask is going to be first. I think it's going to be Trevor's first.
Hey, Jarman, I ain't seen you in forever.
Which... Trevor is the space monkey.
And I hate talking on the cell and driving. What do you mean? And it's illegal. It's like watching the artist go to masterpiece, baby. Yeah, I'm getting the gin now.
Oh, it says Michael at the bottom. Okay.
You been smoking?
And he gets the hockey mask, right?
Brandon Roberts, dude. I know, trippy, right? Just like regular dude.
Is it the Jason mask? Yes, because he's got it up on his head.
Brandon himself.
Okay. And Franklin gets
Always 420 somewhere in the world.
the Silver Skull mask.
Like,
Or does he get the bone one?
man. He like got his assistant to make me a kale juice.
I'm pretty sure it's the silver one. Alright.
It was way far out, man.
What's up?
No, I ain't got no scrap with you.
Take care, friend.
Well, at least I got the masks right. I didn't get the boiler suit colors right, but I don't think you necessarily have to. Maybe you just have to get the masks right.
Just to say, I got us some headgear for this masquerade balls up.
What did he say? This masquerade what? He said this masquerade balls up. He did. I just got us some headgear for this masquerade balls up. Why in the fuck would he say balls up? Reference to the balls in the sky, the moon and the sun. That's what it's got to be. I've never heard somebody say balls up. So back on the whole, I would leave. The lyrics to that song talk about this in this place it's a hellhole. Makes me think that that hell awaits thing is like you need to stand against the cops somewhere. And I found two places on the map that are good to stand against the cops, but I always still get killed. In one of the places, it's always a matter of patience, where I just like, I lose my patience and end up getting risky and sticking my head out too much and getting killed. The other place, which is by the Cluckenbell farm, I'm not going to tell you where that first place is. Yeah, I will. It's Fort Zancudo. I need to pay attention to where the fuck I'm going. Talking too fucking much. Yeah, the one being around Zancudo and the other potential hellhole place being the Cluckenbell factory. There's two spots. I mean, there's multiple spots around the entire map where you get a nice little pocket with roof coverage. Those are the best places to hole up. If you can Oh, Bill, pay attention to where the fuck you're going, dude. How much time are you gonna waste just babbling, making wrong fucking turns? Oh yeah, this is where I gotta club that dude and just take his tow truck. I don't even gotta club him, I just gotta take his truck.
Oh, man. The smoke. Step out my rig right now.
Nah, bruh. You can come with. Not.
Beyond annoying.
God damn, how many big ass trucks are gonna be in a row right here? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm a big truck too. Honk honk. Yeah, so like I have the lab on my phone. Like I literally listen to that music in my everyday life. The lyrics to a bunch of those songs are a bunch of clues. A bunch of them. Welcome to Los Santos. Talking about robbing shit with a mask on your face. All the details are in the music too. What it is it's trying to be subconscious. They're trying to give it to you from every fucking direction without telling you they're giving it to you. And eventually you get the impression, that's what happened to me, that they were trying to give something to you. Information. Procedural information. Not a scratch. What did I hit? Oh, it was when I jumped, huh? At the very beginning. I don't think I hit much else.
Tow truck is at the lot.
Trying to remember after which mission the exile happens. Because I want to go do a bunch of cleanup before then. Where I stop doing missions and go back and take care of a bunch of these question marks. Because there's some investigating I want to do. Well, not so much investigation, but analysis. Let's go get this fucking trash truck. Are we by Up and Atom? No, we're by Hornies. Where's Up and Atom? I don't think there's an Up and Atom over here. I want to show you something in the Up and Atom logo. What the fuck, dude?
Run! You don't want to end up in the back of this.
Oh, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to try this for the first time ever. Oh, it didn't even fucking work. Come on, work. Please work. Oh, it just worked. Oh my god. Oh shit, they saw me. God damn it. It was working though. Black arrow from a bush. Wow. That's the first time I've ever tried that. I can't believe it actually worked. You can do it online too, you just don't get the black arrow. So you don't get confirmation that it actually worked. Ah, sweet. Oh, and I got my black arrow back because I ditched that cop. Nice. So does that mean that this one's not going to recognize me? And this one's not going to recognize me? Oh, wow, dude. I can't believe I played this game this much and never took advantage of the black arrow. I mean, I've had one before, but I've never really like used it, you know? Like I still avoid them because I have it. Or even with it I still avoid them, but you fucker. Come on.
Did you not fucking see me?
Like, see that design on the left? Kind of an eye shape, like the half circle. But then there's like a hook above it. Like, what are you trying to tell me? Looking like a shark fin. A little bit like a shark fin. Tomorrow night I think it'll look a little more. Although it's the reverse shark fin because it's going the wrong way. Okay. So now I think I get the phone call that drags me in.
Sanitation truck's there now, so don't you bother.
That's also the trigger moon. There's a cloud that appears that starts to look like a gun. Yeah. Man, it's already almost 6:30. I'm getting tired. I need to go to bed. I swear to God, if that fucking dog wakes me up at 7, I'm going to be pissed. I do not want to have to call the city on this 90-year-old lady. Nor do I want to go over there with intense feelings and make her feel any kind of scared or anything. I mean, I've already hollered out my window, shut that fucking dog up, I gotta get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. But, man, I tell you what, I just don't like people. People develop fucking, they rationalize the stupidest fucking shit just so that they don't have to take on the responsibility of making a change to that stupid shit. So many people consistently try to make 2 wrongs equal a right, and it just doesn't fucking work like that. Prime example. Prime fucking example, okay? Whatever the conditions may be, if the parents split up and one of those parents that has primary custody of that kid lets them eat whatever the fuck they want, that is wrong. That is not making up for that dad being there. That is creating a lifelong series of bad habits that are going to result in bad health as well as ridicule. Whether the person is made fun of to their face for being fat or not. Behind their back, they're being talked shit about. Okay? And it's not because they're fat or the way they look. Okay, the mentality behind that it involves greed and selfishness. It has really, from an outside perspective, it really has nothing to do with the health or the amount of space you occupy or anything like that. You know, it just has to do with greed and selfishness. You are not entitled to eat 5 people's worth of food. You're not. You are not. I don't care what the situation is. There are people starving all over this fucking world. Every bite passed full, you should be ashamed of. I'm not perfect. I emotionally eat sometimes too. But I do not let it affect my life and my health. Okay, so I've been thinking that a phone call or something was going to initiate the next mission. Don't have any missed calls. Oh, getaway car, that's right. Burp. All right, so who do I call for the getaway? Is it Michael or Lester? Is this not an eligible car? Nope. Oh, can be. Mark getaway location. Oh, you know what? What? That didn't show up just a minute ago. That's fucking dumb. Oh, ensure that it says stop. Is that what the problem was? I called Michael early. I want to pet the cat.
We have a getaway vehicle ready and waiting.
Good work, T. Where'd you put it?
How it?
All right, that's everything. I'll call Steve, tell him we're ready to move on this.
What you doing, kitty kitty? Meow. Oh, don't run away. Don't run away. Don't get hit. I hear another one. Is it up here? If I get too close, it's probably going to run away anyway, but whatever. What did that text say? We got a stall on this FIB job. Don't tell him I told you, but I got something to do for Lester before we can move. Oh, that's assassination mission.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
So that's pretty much a force to Franklin. But I want to be done streaming. I don't like having these earphones on my ears the whole night.
Fuck you whole ass niggas.
I gotta go to bed, all that shit.
Getting ass you will be to me. Man, bitches smell a punk a mile away and I ain't no punk, nigga.
Hey. Oh, tire and muffler. I thought that was an 8. I was gonna say that might have something to do with the Merle Abrams thing. I'm always looking for shit to tie to other shit, you know what I mean? Now, see, I find that suspicious. The low res 0. You know, they went to the extent to put the high res one here and the high res one here. Why is that low res? You know, just spawned out of a mission right here. This place could be significant. Where am I? Where the fuck is this? Yeah, see all these high-res textures. And that 0 one over there, Xero 0, however you want to pronounce it, is not. So this is an auto repairs place. General mechanic. Heavy flow alarm system, low res. Another low res. The door is even low res. Five tires. 6 tires. Is that the car door to Jimmy's car? Same kind of car? "24 hours, no parking, active driveway." Not sure I've seen the active driveway thing anywhere. I really want to see something. Oh, okay, we're right here. That's what I needed to see. Something like a landmark that told me where I'm at. Game always talking about crevices. The hole in the wall and the hole in the roof could be indicative that there's not only a hole to get through the wall, but maybe you can get out of the ceiling too. I've had that thought before. Okay. Wow, that's uncommon. The lights above the doors. I don't think I've ever seen that. Bro, that is suspicious as fuck. See, I'm pretty sure this is what they want you to do. They want you to explore around the area that they would just dropped you off. Like they put you there for a reason. For you to go around and look at shit. There's a liquor store. So this one's just liquor. There's no name. Inconspicuous liquor store. That would be a hell of a place to hide something. And look, there's not even any lights on inside. No sound when you kick the door, but sound when you kick the wall. I've always found that to be specific, or suspicious. Where was I just at? I was over here.
I just hooked up with my good peoples. Gonna go bail my nigga.
I'm telling you, I don't fuck around when I'm looking around. I scour. This is actually one of the areas of the game that I haven't scoured very well. I've scoured a bunch of fucking vine wood. Can I get on the roof right here? No. Can I get over the fence right here? Probably not. Cool. Which means I can get on the roof right here too. Sweet. Nope. So this is where we spawned. I've gone all the way around right here. Nope. You fucking turd. Okay, so this is just a house. Oh, goddamn.
Oh, man.
Oh, man is right. Oh, it's a fire department. Davis Fire Department. I go in there, they get an attitude. So stupid that it's easier to jump and make him run a little bit than it is to actually look at things and run at the same time. That water damage right there, kind of suspect. Like, what the fuck is the point of that thing? Okay. I don't see anything that seems like it might be significant or interesting. The only thing is that fireplace over there. Or the chimney, but I don't really think there's much to it.
You up today, you know you don't belong over here, nigga. Oh, shit, let's get it up.
Asshole! Come on!
Let's roll, come on! Yo, this motherfucker might be crazy.
Hey, get up!
Fucking try to shoot me. Wow, I'm surprised nobody else came running to back them up. Let me have a look at the map right here, see if I see any details. This looks like a hand holding a gun, pointing this way. This looks like it could be a shoe or a boot. This is suspicious. I know it's a gas station, but is that the gas station? Yeah, because this is the garage. The gas station's across the street. This is the car wash, I think. This almost looks like a little bit like a wizard hat. We've got that flame tip right here. I wonder if standing right here shows something significant. Okay, we're going to end it. Alrighty, thanks for watching.